Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Breeze, Breezeway Productions' The Breeze, where we bring you the latest in independent films and film festival official selections that are currently screening. And we continue our coverage of this year's 2021 edition of the Toronto International Film Festival. And we're here today to talk about The Other Tom. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, thank you for inviting, for your time. Yes.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little bit about The Other Tom.
Well, The Other Tom is a film that proposes a possible look of the controversial diagnosis of ADHD, and especially on this excess of medications. It does it through the story of a single woman and his son who has this who is diagnosed with this condition, and basically it's like an intimate portrait of them, built through little fragments of their lives and like details. Yes. And mostly is that. Yes.
Sure. Have you had any personal experience with ADHD in your life? Have been diagnosed, or anyone in your family deals with it?
No, but we have read a lot. I mean, this is a film we did with Laura Santullo, co-director and co-writer. My mother is a psychoanalyst. She specialized in kids in different diseases. So she put us close to the subject. And then we read, we researched, and we realized that there was something there. I mean, we were like a little bit shocked about the way this disease is, this condition, I would say, is diagnosis, because it's made through the observation of the behavior. And sometimes it feels like it's a little bit simple. It doesn't count what the context, what about the emotion, what's happening in the family. Now in our film, there's not, the father is present in his absence. Yes. Right. And this is something they are not considering what they are doing this diagnosis.
Right.
Yes?
Also, the child's mother not being able to work or find a job, or not making as much as she would hope, getting a 1% increase raise or something very minuscule, having to fight, just to get benefits to try and take care of her child. And also the scene where the diagnosis is made and that the doctor is telling the parent basically what medication needs to take, and she's just sitting there very void of any type of feeling. Is this kind of commonplace within this industry, where when you make that diagnosis, there's no humanity between that, or it's just, here's your pills and good luck?
We have the feeling, I mean, we read a lot, that sometimes they are prescribing very easily, even without knowing the kid. I mean, I have seen people who says, there are medicines who are very good for the kids, and they have even seen the kid. They are just talking with the father and mother, and they are already medicating kids without looking at them. Yeah. Obviously, each case is different. Obviously, some kids need help. Yeah. What we believe is that there is an excess of medication. In this case, yes, we wanted to show a little bit like the simplistic manual on how to diagnose this disease or this condition, because it's based on the DSM, like the psychiatric manual for diseases, that changed with time. Because an example, in the 70s, homosexuality was in that manual. It was like a disease. Then they took it out because it was impossible to say that. No, with time they changed it, of course. So yes, I don't know, maybe this disease now will change with time and will not become a disease. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, I hope that people will begin to take it more seriously. Obviously, it's a condition that has a wide spectrum of that people can fall into. Attention deficit hyper disorder. I have tendencies to do that myself, with problems concentrating and focusing. Being scatterbrained, having a million things on your plate at once and not being able to finish anything. A lot of people may have it and they may not even be diagnosed with it. So some people should go to their doctors, and if they feel like they may have it, they may have it. When I was younger, I was prescribed a lot of different types of medicines, like Prozac, to try and, keep me happier or engaged. I mean, doctors do all sorts of different things in order to try and help the patients. But let's talk about the actors that you have involved in it. When the casting process was happening, how did you know that you found the right talent to fit these roles?
Well, at the beginning, we thought that we were going to bring Mexican actors to the south of the United States, to El Paso, Texas. But then we realized that there was like a community with a specific identity, Mexican Americans, yes, that they had their way to talk. They used to mix Spanish and English. They had this specific accent. So we concentrate and focus on searching the people, the actors in the place. So they were not like professional actors. So we started to look for natural actors, people who just live in El Paso, Texas. They are from there. And we try to find some people whose orbit in life was close to our characters. So we found Israel Rodríguez, the kid, 10-year-old, 9-year-old when we were doing the film. He was very smart. He was like amazing. He get very emotional very quickly.
Amazing hair.
Amazing hair. And this is important because in a way, we try to talk about the difference, that it's not, we can't just simplify people and put a tag on them. So to have like long hair makes him different. Yes.
Yeah.
Like exactly. So he's more complex. So we have to look, when you look at the first thing you look, it's not as easy as it looks. It gets more complex. He has other things. So he was amazing, really. It was very easy for him. He takes like homeschool thing, he's homeschooling, and this gives him a special character. He's very smart. He's very precise, and he was very
He did
good.
a wonderful job. He did a wonderful job in his performance, as well as the mother. And it was also interesting to learn about how Mexico handles these types of crises that people have. There's like a long waiting list or a period of time that people have to wait in order to get the help and attention that they need. What do you hope that audiences take away from your film after they've seen The Other Tom?
Especially, I think, just to realize that we shouldn't, as I was saying, we shouldn't tag people. Like, he's black, he's homosexual, he's ADHD, you know? We are much more things than that. We are built with more things that cross over us, you know? We are more complex, and that's what I want people to think. It's not like so easy to tag someone, you know?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Something like
the short of it.
Something like that.
People have depth to them. There's more to them that meets the eye, whether they're suffering from a medical condition, whether it be ADHD or not being able to keep up with bills, with poverty. People are really struggling, and then they may be down and out, but you got to just understand that everybody's doing their best. And I think that that's portrayed well in The Other Tom. So congratulations with your acceptance this year to the Toronto Film Festival. In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Toronto International Film Festival organization?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, we are very honored to be here. It's one of the most important festivals in the world. And after the pandemic being closed, you know, for a year and a half, it's like going back to life. Screening the film in Toronto International Film Festival. It's like a great gift for us, and the best.
I love it.
Yes, the best way to start.
Festival.
Yes.
It's a great festival. Lots of movies to be seen. I'm happy that I was able to check out The Other Tom, which is currently on the digital platform, which I was able to see. And I hope that audiences will be able to check it out. So again, congratulations on your acceptance to the festival. And we hope everyone checks out The Other Tom.
Thank you very much.